Welcome to this step-by-step guide to implement National Healthcare Shield for public schools. I'm Coach Bobet Prudente, Associate Financial Planner, Independent Agent for Kaiser International. This is a step-by-step guide to implement Kaiser International's National Healthcare Shield or NHS for unofficial groups, including teachers at the school level. Step 1 will be to call a faculty meeting and present NHS benefits. Next is to secure consensus from teachers, then collect premiums, prepare documents, sign the memorandum of agreement, and finally, roll out. Now, principals or the group leader will have duties and responsibilities. It will be to sign documents and agreement in behalf of the group, represent its members in dealing with the HMO provider, coordinate with the group to validate membership list and eligibility, coordinate with the HMO provider through the designated agent, facilitate any and all communications between the group and HMO provider, assist members in availing benefits and resolving concerns regarding coverage for principal member and dependents, ensure that any changes in membership status are promptly communicated to both group and HMO provider. Actually, mukhang nakakatakot yung mga ganung responsibilities. But let's talk about real responsibilities. In the previous slide about duties and responsibilities, they are mainly ministerial. Coordination and communication are mainly done through the agent. Assisting members usually mean just referring them to customer support. And in most cases, it just means post the contact info in the school bulletin board. Now, documents will be prepared with the assistance of agent, and it will not be very difficult to do that in the normal course of events. The real responsibility will be to sign and transmit documents like the memorandum of agreement, collect from teachers and remit the one-time payment to Kaiser, distribute membership cards when they arrive, and there will be some reportorial requirements. Now, these responsibilities are assumed when we want to give our teachers National Healthcare Shield. So it's not really a big burden for the group leaders. Let's start with step 1. Call a faculty meeting to present National Healthcare Shield. The easiest way is to invite a Kaiser representative for product presentation. We can educate our members with a one-page guide. If you click on this, scan this QR code, you are brought to one-page guide to National Healthcare Shield. And this is downloadable and summarizes all the features of National Healthcare Shield. You can also watch the video. If you scan this QR code or click on this link, you will be brought to a page where video, which I also recorded, explains National Healthcare Shield in great detail. There are 2 videos, the overview, which is about 25 minutes long, and there will be a details video, which is another 25 minutes long, which explains the benefits in detail. Then we can highlight the features, such as benefits for high-risk cases and 5-point healthcare program, meaning preventive care, inpatient benefits, outpatient benefits, emergency care, and dental benefits. Plus, there is a 6th benefit, which is financial care assistance in case of death or dismemberment. Next will be to secure consensus. If many members already like National Healthcare Shield, we can prepare and sign a faculty resolution. We should invite members to join an informal group to get NHS and have them sign and attach it to the faculty resolution. Then there will be the matter of collection of premiums. The group should decide how the teachers will pay, because normally the allowance, the medical allowance, will be given to the teacher, and the teacher will be asked to individually procure their HMO. However, using this method, we can informally group the teachers so that they avail of a group plan, so that they will get better benefits at a lower price. Now, collection could be through cash or GCash or bank transfer, or salary deduction if possible, if coordinated with the payroll group or the division office. Next, we prepare the documents. There will be a conforme document, a faculty resolution, authorizing getting an HMO plan, and authorizing the leader to sign and execute. We will prepare the list of principal members, a master list of principals and dependents, and memorandum of agreement. Note that there are links in this document which will be given to you in a Adobe PDF format. These are clickable, and these lead to the actual documents that will need to be prepared and signed. For example, if we click on the conforme, we will be brought to a PDF copy of the conforme document, which can be downloaded to your device. Same for the other documents, the faculty resolution, which will just be a draft because it will be customized to put your name in other details. There will be a downloadable spreadsheet, list of principal members, and downloadable spreadsheet master list of principals and dependent, which you need to populate with the members that you wish to enroll in the plan. For example, the conforme document, it's very easy to fill up because it will contain just a few blanks. Of course, we will have to put a group name, which should be a descriptive name. For example, Jose Rizal Elementary School of Butuan City, something like that. And then we have to put the principal address. The middle part is just a summary of services. As you note, this summarizes National Healthcare Shield. For principals, the principal members, which are who are government employees, we have inpatient care, outpatient care, preventive care, emergency care, dental care, and then we cover pre-existing illnesses immediately, financial care assistance. We also have free annual physical exam. And for inpatient, we have semi-private room up to Health 800. And this has access to major hospitals. The maximum benefit limit is 75,000 per illness, and annual premium for principal members is 7,000 pesos. For dependents, we also have semi-private room up to Health 800 with access to major hospitals. Also 75,000 pesos per illness, but note that the annual premium is a bit higher, 10,500, because historically dependents, enrolled dependents are usually sickly, so they use up more benefits. That's why the premium is higher. Now, for dependents, we have almost exactly the same benefits, except there will be no dental care, no financial care assistance, and no annual physical exam. And then at the bottom, we have signatory details to be used in the memorandum of agreement. Because the same details, the group name, the principal address, the signatory, the position title here, will be copied and used in the main agreement na memorandum of agreement for HMO. There will be a faculty resolution, and the main part will say resolved that the principal, name of principal, is hereby authorized to represent the faculty of the school and to sign, execute, and deliver for and on behalf of the faculty the memorandum of agreement and all documents necessary for the acquisition of group HMO coverage under the National Healthcare Shield Plan from Kaiser International Health Group Incorporated. Also, there will be a list of faculty members attached here to as Annex A, which forms an integral part of this resolution. So as you can see, this faculty resolution simply authorizes acquisition of the plan for the members who are listed in Annex A, and further authorizes the signatory to sign, execute, and deliver the memorandum of agreement. So this is a simple authorization with a given list which consists of all the members in the informal group. Now, Annex A, the list of faculty members who will be enrolled in the plan, and members of the informal group will have the following details. Of course, there will be a name, the valid school ID, meaning Department of Education ID, or if there's a specific school ID, and there should be a school identification ID number. And of course, in the original document, there should be a signature to signify that the faculty member agrees to the resolution. Now, you can add more pages as necessary so that we can complete all the members of the group. And then there will be a master list. This, let us go back. This Annex A will be attached to the authorization. So that's only an authorization. But for actual enrollment, we will have a master list listing principals and dependents. And it will summarize for principals, it will be 7,000 premium for a benefit limit of 75,000. The room and board will be semi-private room up to 800. And then we list the details of the principal member, meaning last name, first name, middle name, the sex, date of birth, the position in the school, and the ID number. A similar document at a similar spreadsheet will be made for dependent members. Of course, they will not have position and ID number. Instead, they will have the principal, the name of the principal member, and the relationship with the principal member. Now, the memorandum of agreement, the actual document, will be prepared by Kaiser, and then it's between the group, the informal group, and Kaiser, and it will document the terms and conditions of the HMO, the commercial details, the health benefits, the claims, etc., which all detail what they agree upon. Now, step 5 is the actual execution of the memorandum of agreement. So this is the signing, no? So they will the group leader and representative will print, sign 4 copies with Kaiser. If face-to-face, the document will be notarized. If remote, there will be further instructions to coordinate transmittals. Note that this is also a link, so it goes to a page where the remote signing instructions are detailed, emailed through agent to Kaiser, the conforme, notarized authentication certificate, and so on and so forth. This is listed in detail in the web page. Let's go back. Then we also submit the master list of principals and dependents. After that, we will be receiving a billing statement from Kaiser. And then we remit the payment through bank deposit. Again, there's a link, so we will get payment instructions, details, so that we can deposit to the Kaiser Bank, email the proof of payment so that Kaiser can quickly validate the payment. Now, once the payment is validated, we have rollout. So Kaiser will be sending and the group will be receiving the proof of membership, meaning the HMO agreement, the official receipt with names of members, and individual membership cards that the members can use when availing the HMO benefits. Finally, there will be a rollout plan so that the members will be instructed on how to take advantage and use the HMO plan. The provider and agent will coordinate with the group to provide whatever materials are needed so that we have an information campaign for the members. Okay, so let's summarize. The actual flow, the group will first sign the conforme and the faculty resolution, send it via email to Kaiser through the agent. Then Kaiser will provide the memorandum of agreement document for signature. All parties will sign the documents, the memorandum of agreement. It will also be notarized, and if with remote signing, and it will be a common occurrence because for example, there will be a group in a remote area in Mindanao. It's a small group, so the Kaiser representative will not be flying to Mindanao to sign that document there. So the group will first sign the document, transmit to Kaiser, Kaiser will sign, and then Kaiser will send the signed document. Kaiser will sign and notarize the document, and then send the notarized document back to the group. So there will be detailed instructions for transmittals. So after that, assuming Kaiser already got the master list, Kaiser will send the billing statement to the group. And then the group payer will remit payment. After that, official receipt will be issued after the payment is validated. And then there's rollout, where members are expected to be covered the next business day. Member cards are to be physically given, delivered within 2 weeks, and the rollout seminar to teach members how to avail of benefits will be scheduled. I hope this is informative and gives you an adequate overview of how to avail of National Healthcare Shield for your teachers. So I hope you learned a lot, and I hope you get the National Healthcare Shield for your team so that they can avail of excellent healthcare benefits at a very reasonable price. Maraming salamat po. Thank you.